All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part two of our revisit of the Bella Italia DLC third scenario called Milano Magnifico. And we got off to a pretty strong start, I think, right here with a five city cluster. We set up a raw material distribution center out in the country with 7 goods. One already there, and 6 more will be eventually 6 more will be brought in there to distribute the raw materials to our 5 cities. And we put a goods distribution center in Milan, so all the cities run to Milan and transfer goods. And that's actually all the lines we have in terms of city to city lines are from the other 4 cities to Milan. And we're going to adjust that and have some direct lines going to boost our traffic for passengers and mail. Because, if you look at like Brescia, for example, they can only go to Como and Milan. They can't go to Bergamo. They can't go to Piacenza, even though, they're on the same network with them. And that's okay. We don't have to have all of them going everywhere. But you do make more money, obviously, the more places you have it going. It even increases, like if there's a Brescia to Milan, and there's other cities Brescia can hook up with, that actually increases the Brescia to Milan traffic as well. Now, the other side of this is we are definitely going for city growth, not necessarily express revenue. And that being said, we have to watch the traffic, and or we need to have like separate lines, separate stations for our passengers and mail to make the money that way. But right now, I'm more interested in just staying with the city growth. And the question now is, we've kind of opened up these 2 tasks. Do we go to the Piedmont, which is to our west, or do we go to Veneto, which is to our east? Now, last time we went Piedmont, so I think we'll go Veneto just to be different. So we're going to go out here and open up access to Venice, basically.
Business opportunities. The many big cities will earn us lots of money, especially Venice. But we can also go all the way to the Austrian border to get a small subsidy from the state.
Okay, so we need to connect Trieste to Milan. We need to grow Venice to 80,000 and 7 different goods in Ferrara. Now, Ferrara is up here, and Venice is here, and Trieste is over here. And, of course, we're a long way from that. Now, what I'm kind of seeing here, there's many ways to play this. One way would be to go ahead and try to get Parma. So we could go save our money and get this access to the Piedmont region as well, and get Parma, and then have like Parma, Ferrara, Venice as a 3-city cluster. I've done that in kind of test mode, if you will, not with this playthrough, but prior one, and it works great. It does. Another way to do it would be, we've got these nice cities lined up here. Just run all those into Venice and grow Venice. So I think what I'd like to do, I want to get that Trieste task knocked off as quickly as possible, because once we connect, that task is done. And we may even make that a throwaway for the time being to get our money back on that. Now, the other thing is, I do want to, in this playthrough, I'm going to always come back here and make sure this is growing and optimized and looking good. Okay, so one thing here, we can certainly do this. We can add the meat going to Piacenza and to Milan, and that means this one is going to want to have repairs. You're going to want to go faster. Thank you. Research, where are we? We'll save up for 200 for maintenance requirements, I think. And see, money. 6.54 million. Oh, look at that. There's money. Let's take some money. Okay. And let's set our lines. We'll have a train going this way, running full out of track 1. going to Piacenza, and then we'll go out of track 2 with a train running full over to Milan to deliver hogs. Make sure we get those so that this is broken off, but it doesn't matter. We'll probably run one train, at least for the time being. It'll just be one train. So track 2 running full, go. All right, so that hooks up the hogs. But the biggest thing, let's see, Brescia is not growing. Needs olives. So the question is, are we getting olives here, or are we not getting stuff out of here? There's 7 on the way, but we're cleaning this out pretty well. So I'm thinking maybe more olives into the system. We've only got one train. Let's copy that and put another train on that. And the other thing is, we'd like to have a direct line into Bergamo. Because Bergamo is making the olive oil, and the olive oil is needs the olives. So what we're trying to do is, if it's needed by kind of the masses, send it to the warehouse. If it's needed specifically as an input to an industry, try to have a direct line. So we're going to kind of follow that principle and put a little shunt line here and set up a track for direct delivery to Bergamo with olives. And okay, here to here out of track 2. Running full, go. Okay, that'll feed that directly. Now, as I mentioned, we want to have some direct hookups here. Let's go. Don't want to come off of that? Yeah, why not? Okay. Okay, you come out here and go back. Now, the other thing I've been doing, we could do it a different way, but if we have a direct line coming in, like raw material or something like that, we're going to go ahead and put repairs, and we're going to add a post office while I'm here and thinking about it. We might as well make some extra money. And then the same thing here, we have repairs, I suspect, yeah, because we got that grain coming in directly, but we'll go ahead and give them a post office as well. And what we're going to do is have a line that goes from here to here. We'll keep running the automatic, and that's okay because we know what's wrong. What's wrong is right up here. We need switches, and reset these. And then we'll have to have supplies for that run, so you can get your supplies right there. Okay, so that'll allow Brescia to go to Bergamo. Now, if we look at Brescia, remember, it can only go to 2 places. Now it can go to 3. It can go to Bergamo. And then, can Bergamo go to Como? That is a good question. It can, by way of Milan. And so we don't have to have a line going across there. And we've already got Como to Milan, so that's cool. Now, Piacenza can go to Milan, Bergamo by way of Milan, and Como by way of Milan. But it can't go to Brescia. Now, if we wanted to, we could run a line, a direct line. And it would be a good line. It would make good money. But I'm not sure it's worth the investment, honestly. Not right now. Maybe later. Maybe when we're sitting around with a whole bunch of cash and nothing to do, we'll think about that. Now, the other thing about this is, are we getting everything in here? So if we look at like wood is looking good. Grain. Grain is looking quite poor, especially here for some reason. And he's not leveling up quite fast enough. I think I'd like to have another train going to Milan. Milan, let's see, the Milan Raw, if I can find it. Are you telling me we don't have a train? Goods. All these goods make sense. Oh my word, we don't have, we do not have a train going from here to here. Milan Raw to Milan Goods. Let me look at that again. Milan Raw to Milan Goods. Yes, we do, right there. We're going to give him a buddy. Okay. And when, as our raw materials recalculate and realize they have more delivery capability, they should start producing more. Now, let's see, what was that? That was grain. Grain was poor there. Then olives. Olives, we just added one, and we added a direct line there. We should see better olives now. And grapes we just set up, I think, didn't we? Or have we even... Oh, that's right. That's right. We didn't even set them up, and we certainly should. So let's go down here and run grapes into the system. They can come in over here. Now you notice we opened up Venice and we haven't done a thing with it, and I'm okay with that. It's not perfect, but that's where we are. Wait a minute, something's obviously wrong. There we go. And you'll get your supplies back here. And we'll get grapes going into the system, and everyone will be happy about that. That's 32-day line. Let's give him some help. There we go. All right, we got all kinds of grapes coming in. Now, who are you that you're not getting supplied? The milk. All right, we need to give the milk his place to get supplies. Right there. Okay. And here we got business opportunity. You've hit 60 here. Growing. Bergamo has hit 40. I mean, we're looking pretty good up here, I think. What else was there? Raw material. Veggies. All right. They need some. It looks like we've got a little bit going in. It wouldn't kill us to have another one. Let's give him a buddy. All right, fine. Okay, now Oh, and the other one would be citrus. I don't think we're out there yet on citrus. No, we don't have to mess with citrus just yet. We do want to have it ready when the time comes, but I think we can find other ways to spend our money right this minute. Okay, let's go. Well, we got to 300. Let's go ahead and get the speed them up, and then we'll do the maintenance and the price. Okay, so now we need money. 7.66. 7.66. Let's just accumulate some money. What we want to do now is get this connection task out of the way as quickly as we can. And I think what we're going to do is set up Venice as the center. We're going to run it to Ferrara, and we're going to pick, let's see, that's, oh good, olive oil to pasta, that's good. We'll find some sausages, Verona. We'll do Verona to Venice to Ferrara. That'll be 3. And somebody, wine. Padua's got wine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do that. And let's go, how we gonna, let's go ahead and work our way out there a little bit. Let's go to Verona. All right. And then Verona, we can hook them up to Brescia here. And we'll leave the rest of it for the moment. And we said Padua. All right, and we can hook up Padua to Verona. Then we can hook up Padua to Venice. And make sure we have some straight track here so we can add platforms. I'm seeing Venice is a 4-banger. All right. And then we'll go all the way out here to Trieste and get that task done. Okay, pretty good quarter. And we'll go like so.
From
There, task
Milano
done.
all the way to Trieste, we have come so far, and our success has not gone unnoticed. The government wants us to build another line north to Trent. Though not very significant for passenger and freight traffic, the connection is strategically important for the state. This will ensure us a subsidy.
Okay, so they want us to go to Trent. So now we can think about, here's Trent up here. What do they make? Sausages. We could have sausages. We could run Trent along with Venice if we wanted to. And Ferrara. We want Ferrara. Let's get. There's lots of ways we can do this. Let's go like this. Let's go. Here to here. A bypass. All right. And then let's expand this out to 4. All right. And let's see. There we go. All right, let's go Venice to, or Verona to Venice. Padua to Venice. Padua to Verona. Okay. And now we could, well, you know, I'm thinking 2 stations in Venice. Yeah, I think so. I think I'd like to do 2 stations in Venice. I'd like to make this one a goods exchange. So I'd like to have a warehouse in it. And I'd like to have pasta, no olive oil, they make it there. Wine, cheese, here. There we go. And this will be the Venice goods. Venice L1 goods. And for now, I'm going to get rid of one line. Padua to Venice, I'm going to get rid of it for the moment. This one here. Okay. And then I want to have another station here in Venice. I'd love to, yeah, it'll fit in there just fine. There we go. And this is going to be Venice L1 raw. Okay. And I'll get this set up. I'll run stuff in there and then put the warehouse in. All right, so go out here and get grain. And open it up to 4 tracks. And signals and supplies. And run full. Okay. And then we'll go get, I guess we can get olives next. And you can get your supplies out there. Okay, and let's get well, let's see now. I think what I'd like to do here is go I'd like to have some track that comes out like this and out like this, heading out to Ferrara. And then have this guy able to link into that easily. Oh, and I forgot about it. We need to come over here. That's okay. No big deal. Okay. And then we'll make this 4 platforms. All right. Cool. All right. And then we'll hook in the lumber. And we'll run full into Venice with lumber. All right. And then this guy is Padua to Venice. You can get your supplies right there. And actually you can too for the time being. All right, and then we want this lumber guy to get his supplies out of the way. Okay. Now, grapes. Grapes would be next. I got a connection bonus for something. I don't even know what it was. Grapes to the raw. Oh, I've been goofing this up, I think. Grapes to the raw. Okay. And that, oh. Now we need this in this line here. I did it right. It's to the raw. And that's the raw. Good deal. And raw. Okay. So we need to be able to go from here over here. Let's anchor it at both sides and see if we can get a bridge. Ah. Nope. Get rid of these guys. Well, that tunnel is only 86,000. Now that's a pretty big slope, but don't care that much. Go like that, like that. All right. Now let's see what this guy does. Good, he just goes through the tunnel. He's all happy. Okay, so we got grapes coming in, and now we need a line from Verona to the raw. And actually, forget that. We need a warehouse first, so that we'll start gathering stuff for these other places. Well, it's kind of which one do you build first? You have to have both. Okay, hold on. The warehouse is going to have 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 raw materials in it. And then we need a line like Verona to the raw. And let's say the raw to Padua. So that way Padua and Verona are sending a train to the goods exchange and a train to the raw materials to get stuff for them. Okay, and of course there won't be anything in there yet because we've just set those up, but these lines out here will start carrying stuff in to the warehouse for the other cities. And we need veggies and milk to finish it off. Are there any vegetables anywhere? Oh yeah, that's right. The veggies are up here. All right, let's get Ferrara into this. And let's get let's run it down here like this. Ooh, that's an awfully big bridge. Run it down there like that. Money, 1.12. Yeah, we could close a couple. Tough call. Let's just gather cash. Research will take the maintenance requirements, and then we'll go up here for 100 and get cheaper locomotives. All right, let's get Ferrara to Venice goods. And let's get Venice raw to Ferrara. And let's get veggies going to Venice. Gotta find an angle. Unfortunately, I got all these earthworks here leveling up that bridge. Makes it very clumsy. Can we come off? No, we can't. We have to give a little ground here. It's not good no matter what. Let's go. We just have to find an angle that it likes for that side. Yeah. Yeah, just give a little ground, that's all. And you can get your supplies here. And go to the raw. And it may not do anything yet. I don't think we need any vegetables, no. But we're ready when we do. Milk would be it, wouldn't it? I think so. Milk is it. Alright, so we'll set up milk to the raw. Run full. And it'll just sit there for a while. Okay. Gotta go back here and do a check and see that Milan is not growing. Oh, for goodness sake. It's getting into the need for these guys, for advanced goods. All right, good. We got cheese here. Okay, perfect. So we'll go right here. And we'll go milk to that dairy out of track 2 running full. All right, cool. And then they have a job opening. I'm hoping they'll put lumber. Lumber would be a good choice. Oh, they've already done pickled vegetables. Okay. I like that. Olive oil and veggies. Should have both coming. Have you hit the point where you need citrus? Yes, you do. You want citrus fruit. So, let's get citrus fruit going to here, I think. Yeah. Go here to here with citrus fruit. There we go. You now have 2 goods. You only have 1 train going to the exchange. We'll give you a buddy. And I think for these, I'm going to start marking these when they come out, prioritizing what you're making versus passengers and mail. And that really kind of goes both ways. That's, sorry, I'm in the wrong station. This one. I want the goods like Bergamo. You should prioritize this coming out of there and whatever we're making in Milan, which I don't know what we're making. Sausages, I know. All right, get out of there. What are we making here? Pasta. Oh, pasta. I don't want to make pasta in Milan. I want to make something useful. Actually, lumber and then later tools would be good in Milan. Although lumber here would be nice. What could we put over here that would be useful? Grappa or lumber would be very nice in Brescia as well. We may have to take potluck there, and we may have to accept pasta for a while. We got a lot of work we're trying to do and not enough money to do it with. All right, so we've got. I do want to go over here too and say, okay, if you're going to be the Venice goods, I want you to have a buddy, and the raw, I absolutely want you to have a buddy. And I want you to have another buddy. And we'll get some stuff headed up out there to Ferrara. And then I want you to have a buddy. And I even want this short line here. Why can't I copy him? He's deployed. I don't understand why I can't copy that line. I must not have been looking at the right thing. And then the wood, yeah, the wood. You can have a buddy. All right, we've got Venice growing nicely. Well, what else would we do? We could think about Trent. We could even tie Trent into Venice instead of building up all this. Although Trent really has nice supplies up there. He's got wood, olives. It's very clumsy, but it's pretty nice actually. Let's just let's just go ahead and do that, and then we'll wrap this one up. Let's go in here and get into the Kingdom of Austria. 1.4 million and 1.5 million would be nice. And we'll take this and we'll go up here to Trent, which is ugly, but we'll put something in like this. I think we'll give it repairs up here on the hill. And then we're going to go. We're going to fall off the hill, and the only rule is no bridges or tunnels, but the slope, we don't want it to be ridiculous if we can avoid it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay. How in the world did that work out? Like this, I guess. Or maybe we could come off. Maybe go more. More like that. Scoot this over to the other socket. Like that. Get some supplies up here. And we'll run Trent to the goods. We'll run raw to Trent. And all right, and then give him a buddy. Give him a buddy. And then give him a buddy. And give him another buddy. All right. So now we've got goods headed up to Trent. We've got Venice growing, Padua growing, Ferrara growing. Sausages. Well, that should improve. That should improve here. And we can also work on getting, like, what's Parma make? Sausage, okay. Oh, we have to get this first. Okay. All right, so let's stop right there. We've got Venice set up. We finished off this task. We got Venice set up to grow. We're at 6 out of 7 in Ferrara. We've got Trent set up to grow. So we've done what we can do except for the Piedmont region. Next episode we'll do that. We'll go into the Piedmont and set up that steel production that we need and all that good stuff, and work on that. And did Brescia never did get anything. Oh, we got a lot of money. Is it worth it? Yeah, crap. We have the funds. Before I go, let's put a sawmill in Brescia. Okay? And we should bump it up at least a couple. We should have more money. Okay, and we want to give it, if we're going to have that, we want a direct line, right? We want to get the lumber in there reasonably efficiently. And we'll give it its own shunt line. Well, we'll give it its own shunt line to about there, I think. All right, and then out of track 2, run full. There we go. And then Brescia, we'll take these Brescia goods lines. He's got 2. Let's edit it and make sure that we have priority on this and priority on that. coming back. And this one, same thing. Okay. I think that's enough for now. I really would like to have this bumped up. Let's just stay and bump this guy up. The sawmill. Okay, it would cost us $383 or 1.15, and I think if we do the 383 and then let's just find out. 383, 1.15, 700,000. We go to level 2, then if we go to level 3, no, it's about right. That's about right. We can do them one at a time if we need to. Cheaper locomotives. We'll get this car, though we don't care, and then we'll get the track construction. We'll get this up to level 3, then we'll stop for this episode. This is why I hate owning these. We're spending huge amounts of money to upgrade a facility that someone else would do for us. But I don't trust it. I want to have the lumber. And we got to work on this. We got to fix Como so it's getting, I think, a direct line to there. We really are going to need one. And we can do it. We don't even need to add track. We need a direct line so that we can say that kind of thing. And it's got nothing to export now, but hopefully that'll trigger it to take more olive oil in particular over there. All right, let's wrap this one up. I think we're doing okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw something that'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.